slow down a bit. Get a lit and let the blues lay where they are. 'Cause the blues some days, they won't let go. They won't let go. But it's Saturday, we're at the shop today. Let's celebrate, light up an anime, raise a toast, watch the blues go up in smoke. Watch the blues go up in smoke.
I'm so glad you're ready because so am I. Let's go. Good morning,
Just like
Pops.
that.
It's Saturday.
And we're at the shop.
It is Saturday at the shop.
Saturday
Here
at
we
the
are.
shop here at Industrial Cigar Company, Frisco, Texas.
Yes, and this is our 332nd consecutive week of this show. So congratulations.
That's like
Pops.
3 years.
That's rolling in on. Actually, I think you said this one. We're 10 weeks away from 6 years. Every single weekend. So what's up? What's happening? Good morning. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Biz. We in here. That's what's up. Let's go with some headlines.
Yeah, let's do it.
On today's show, we have
Darren Cioffi comes home today. Get ready for the bullfight. Anime gift sets are something special.
things are six.
Let's talk a three-peat. One more.
Okay. I had already moved to that.
Halloween right around the corner. And number 5,
6.
I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah,
There was something good.
technical,
We'll talk
yeah.
about it today.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. Good morning. Welcome. If you are in, hit that like button, hit the share button. Let's get the word out.
Yeah.
We're talking.
And by the way, if you're coming to us from a foreign country, let us know. We'll say good morning to you in your native tongue. And by foreign country, I say if you're not currently at Home Depot, let us know. Because I
What does that
guarantee
mean?
everybody, because the weather is so beautiful out there right now, everybody's at Home Depot in response to their wife going, when are you going to fix the fill in the blank?
It's actually different in my house. It is, I'm finding shit to fix. Ali doesn't know, but I'm breaking stuff. So that way I can go fix it. So I can just take some time, you know? Oh man, I got to go back. I had to go back 3 times to go get a different screw.
Yeah.
That place is a
well, you got to get the nut, you got to get the bolt, you got to get the washer.
The
3 trips.
The lock washer though.
Lock washer adds that 4th trip.
You can't go without the lock washer.
Yeah,
With
well,
the
I'm glad that you naturally learned that lesson. It wasn't something I had to teach you.
What, the lock washer?
No, just I got to come up with something to get the hell out of the house and get away from you little bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
That's why I was gone all the time.
Why would you give us Diamond
I
Tap
was
every
working.
night? Why would you give us Diamond Tap every night?
Because Costco sold it by the gallon and I had to get rid of it.
And it tasted good.
It was good.
But it's a sleep.
Who would have thought that it became a whole drug thing?
The FDA, I suppose.
Yeah,
But with that
guys.
being said, let me hit this. I'm going to drop that.
Let's just say hi to. By the way, is Larry Adams in?
Somebody text Larry Adams, please.
Somebody text Larry. Did the hurricane hit Missouri?
No,
or Missouri?
But they are out of Wi-Fi again.
Oh, well, there you go.
How you feeling this morning?
Fine.
Feel good?
Went and watched a little soccer. I was up here late last night doing a Cigar 101 for our dear friend Ben Daly and 24 of his closest friends. They all came up about 9:30, 10, and we did the most ADD Cigar 101 I've ever done.
Really?
It started with how we cut, and then next thing you know, we're busting cigars open and showing them what short filler was and long filler, and it was a whole thing.
Oh, that's great.
But we had a blast, and they just hanging on every word, whether it was true or not. So,
well, most of them were.
Yeah. Well,
this thing is good.
Who's keeping score?
All right, tonight, beignet lunch. Darren Cioffi is here. I've spoke about this a ton. I know today is the Red River Shootout, but I think that's a 2:30 game, right?
It is.
So you could go 2:30 game, come up here, have a Sazerac, have a beignet this evening, and hang out with Darren Cioffi. Julia is going to be in as well.
That's awesome.
I'm excited for this. I'm going to be up here for it. I'm going to be it's going to be a blast. We will mic him up and do a little owner spotlight as well. We are smoking the beignet, as you may or may not see. This thing's a little matchstick.
There are a few people on this planet that you just, if you're into cigars, planning on getting into cigars, want to get to the next level in cigars, that you need to see when there's an opportunity to listen to a Luciano, a Nelson Alfonso. Darren Cioffi is in that corral, and
Good morning, Damon. Good morning.
You can't walk out not learning not one thing, but a ton of things.
And not only that, he is an absolute man of character. And Darren Cioffi is the real life Great Gatsby.
100%.
He is the real life Great Gatsby.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy is absolute killer. I can't wait to see him. It's been a while since we've seen him. I don't know if we've seen him this year, have we? Have we done an event with him?
I don't remember.
I think it was December. I think it was
you're right.
like the art show was the last one.
I think so.
Maybe it was when we were in Europe. I think maybe Evan may have done it. But regardless, I haven't seen him this year. I can't wait. Can't wait to see him and Yuli as well. Oh, grab your tickets.
This is the new beignet that's going to be the global releases today. Is tonight when he's here. The beignet is what's unique about this cigar is you get a chance to step back in history. And when I say that, they found some molds from like 1900 or 1901. But what's cool is you're smoking what would have been a traditional cigar vitola from the early 1900s. So to be able to have, and that can be verified because we have cigars from the early 1900s sitting in our vault, and you can see that this was a very common size. It was very much a grab and go type environment for cigars. People smoke cigars all the time, and they didn't have time to sit down and smoke a 3-hour cigar. They just smoked them all the time. It was a way of life, and you get a chance to really smoke history. The cigar has a lot of the same characteristics as vintage cigars too.
Well, because it is kind of a vintage cigar at this point. He sent me a photo. I said, hey, you have any photos so we can help promote the event? He sent me a couple photos he had dropped, and his follow-up text was, these photos were taken in 2019. I mean, we're talking, this is like Atabey post-roll age.
Yeah, this is 5 years post-roll.
This is significant.
That's crazy.
And we don't have many. I think we have 300 of them.
Yeah.
Not many. It will, for those that do remain after the event, will become part of the cocktail collection exclusively available in Fuselage. It is the Sazerac companion. So try a Sazerac, do the whole thing. Pretty cool stuff. I'm excited.
I'll tell you what, if somebody's going to look at this cigar and go, oh, it's small, doesn't have any flavor. False.
Oh, no, this is great.
This thing is,
it's a print.
right when we get in the middle here, it's got body. But why don't you point out a little something special that's going on with this industrial? That just looks like an industrial cigar house stick that we've been out of for a minute.
It does look like that, but it is not that. Same, different. Get it? This is the house. This is KBF, the house European blend. This is a blend that is sent to Europe. That there are not many of these. Let's just go ahead.
No, we bought them all. I think it was 200 or 300. That's it.
This will be available this evening.
Yes.
We do have to skim some of this because I couldn't tell you about the blend. I know nothing about this cigar.
I remember Darren sent me a picture with that footband on it and said that he was at the factory with Hendrik, and that cigar is a cigar that he sells just to the European market. There's only whatever, I think it was 200 or 300 sticks that were there. I said, of course, we'll take them all. It's in our Vitola. It's in our mold. So
here's what I do like. I like finding out that a manufacturer takes our house and then just sells it to the rest of the world, and we don't know about it. I like that it's an international.
Remember when we were sitting in Switzerland and the guy that was there pointed out that the Cigar Journal, the lead reviewer for Cigar Journal, had just posted that our house stick was the number 19 stick on his top 25 list.
That's right.
And we're like, hold it, but we don't sell it in Europe. I mean, how is this the number 19 cigar on this guy's cigar list? Come to find out, Darren gifted him our house stick, and he loved it so much it made his top 25. And this is a guy that's the lead reviewer for Cigar Journal, which is, we saw it in Europe, it's in more places than we saw Cigar Aficionado.
100%.
Yeah. It's just incredible.
That is a cool little Easter egg. So yeah, come in this evening. It is going to be a blast. But if we're talking about events, we have got to talk about Halloween. We have to talk about it.
Yes.
We have Iron Root, and the owners of Iron Root, Marcia and the two Licorice brothers, will be here. We'll have Suerte Tequila will be here.
Suerte just comes in, yeah.
We have Patoro, which is Mike Wydra and Pablo Schneider, who's coming here from Switzerland. And each one of the rooms are going to be different. So Atabey is going to be Day of the Dead. Up here is going to be Ghostbusters, and it's going to have Iron Root in it. We'll do something different for Fuselage. We're going black and gold, which I kind of coined the Ghoul's Gold.
Oh, nice.
Play on that. So Patoro will be there. We will also have an outdoor lounge that will be Iron Root ×2. So they're going to have two places. Each one of their activation stations are going to have 3 different limited barrel picks. So, and one of them is 132 proof.
So basically nothing going on is what you're saying.
Which is important to talk about. We've got Momo Sushi coming in again.
Momo Sushi's coming. We had it the other night.
Yep, I posted about it yesterday. They did that 6-foot coffin with the sushi deal.
Yeah.
That would be good to soak up that 132 proof Iron Root. And important that you have some of the sushi.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We'll be dancing. We'll be having
We went there the other night. DJ Busy B will be in the house getting ghoulish. And if there's an event that you need to grab 4 of your friends and drag them in here, this is a don't miss. And the beauty of it is it's out of the way from Halloween. It's what, Friday or Saturday night?
Saturday, 2 weeks from
Saturday night, the 26th. You still have Halloween.
Yep.
You got all day Sunday to recuperate. Look, all the stars are lining up on this thing.
And on top of that, if you already have a ticket, you can pick up a friend ticket for free. So it's real easy. Just put their information in and let them know, hey, you're coming with me to this.
Show off what you do.
Yeah.
This challenge goes to you guys. You guys are great at hauling people in and then making friends. Just grab everybody in the neighborhood.
Go to Costco.
We spent $1 gazillion to expand this so we can put more asses in this building.
We need more asses.
Let's fill some ass. Let's
bring
put
some asses.
Let's put some ass in this place.
We've got a lot. I'm looking at a lot of ass right here.
There's
objectively speaking.
Yeah. We're just talking about volume. We're not talking about
number of asses. Not volume of asses.
Volume.
Okay. Bring a
Thank
lot
you for
of
including
asses.
me in that too, by the way.
Yeah, let's move on.
Next.
Let's get to something special.
3-peat.
Oh, that's where you're going. Okay.
Yeah. And this is our subtle reminder. A basketball signed by former Chicago Bull, former NBA star, guy that has, I think, 5 rings, 5 or 6. Just 5. Just 5 rings. 3 with the Bulls. Ron Harper will be in the house next Saturday, if next Saturday is the 19th.
Yep, next Saturday.
Ron Harper will be in. We'll be miking him up. We'll be having a conversation with him. If you've been here when Ron is here, there is never a dull moment.
There's never a quiet moment either.
There is never a quiet moment. For a guy that's pretty quiet, doesn't really like to just shuck it up and talk, boy, does he get going here.
Yeah.
And he feels comfortable here, and we love Ron, and we are so excited. Ron Harper, Chicago Bulls, 5 rings in the house, selling his cigar, The Underrated.
Yep.
Can't wait. He is so excited.
Is he? Good.
Yeah. Good. I was having this moment where I was reflecting the other day after receiving multiple texts from Ron that where has my life gone? What path did I get on that all of a sudden a phone buzzes and it's Ron Harper? What happened? How powerful are cigars that all of a sudden I'm receiving a text from Ron Harper?
Well, you're now friends with multiple pro athletes. And just how impossible that is from coming from where we are, that doesn't have a pro team of anything.
No.
Right? We have the Huskers.
And no pro athletes go back and live in Nebraska.
Right.
They all come down here.
Nor should they. And now you're texting with a handful of pro athletes all the time, and you're bragging to us, You never pass any of their information. Like, hey, you should meet him. No. You're a pro athlete hog. You're a superstar hog. Fucking Jersey chaser.
Jersey chaser, jock sniffer, whatever.
I'm punk ass bitch. That's what you
That's
are.
Guilty.
I was gonna say something though. That was gonna make sense.
That was gonna be. I don't think so. We should smoke that. We should smoke this.
We should smoke this.
Why don't you talk about something that people actually want to listen to?
All right, great.
Why don't you talk about?
No. Hold on. I'm gonna talk about something that I ate 2 lunches yesterday. And the second lunch had 3 full courses. Okay.
Was that the thing you said?
Yeah.
You ate all that?
Yeah. I'm not gonna waste it. It's cost of goods, baby. We got a business.
Was that a steak?
I'm gonna drop a photo here on this, and it's gonna look this overlay is gonna look terrible, but stick with us. Look at right in the center of the screen right now. See that?
Mm-hmm.
What you're looking at on the front side is the appetizer. What you're looking at the back side there is
Busy didn't
the
take that
most
picture.
remarkable. No, it's an iPhone, low phone. Okay. Date night is coming. Date night is coming, I think, when Ron Harper is here.
What?
We're going to limit it. It's going to be the parlor. We're going to limit it to 5 couples.
So your first date night gets to have a little visit with Ron Harper?
This is a test run.
Damn.
Of the full run. Okay. It's 3 courses, cocktails included, cigars included. Georgie is a monster. The way that this presented is Michelin star worthy. He created this really, really beautiful. I think it's salmon on the inside, rolls it up in the
cucumber.
And the cucumber.
He showed me that the other night. I'm like, who made that? And he's like, I did. I'm like, what's the green stuff? He goes, cilantro. I'm like, it's this it looks like this thing that was in the ocean.
Yeah, it's like coral.
Yeah.
It sticks
in.
And
he said it's cilantro.
The steak, I'm not shitting you. This steak, I haven't had a steak here in Texas that has come close. This is Nebraska quality, top tier steak. And every single dish that comes out has its own performance to it. So when he puts down the sauce, everything 100% homemade by him, thought up in his mind. So that salsa that goes on the first, like a cream sauce, but then when you get to the steak, he gets that steak perfectly put together, and then he creates his own chimichurri that goes on top of there, and then he hits it and lights the whiskey on fire on top, so it caramelizes everything, it crisps it in there. This steak, we don't have steak knives, we have butter knives, right through every time. And the way that he renders the fat on the steak is unbelievable. And then the dessert on the plate, he uses a paintbrush on it. It's this unbelievable.
I want to go to it.
I was sitting there eating this thing going, I need to be a part of it. So we are going to do, I would love for both of you. So we'll have 3 spots available to go to this thing.
Yeah.
And then we're going to start doing a single seating on every Saturday night. So we'll do an 8 o'clock seating and then we can grow with it. But it will be limited, reservation only.
I like it.
I cannot wait for this because we've been speaking about this since literally before.
It was the tour. It was part of the tour.
Part of the tour.
The whole reason that room was built was for the date night experience.
And the vision, like I spoke with Jacob, is to have multiple people in there. So all of the dishes all hit at the same time. So I won't unveil too much, but I really want to make sure our programming
sounds like it creates the opportunity for the white glove treatment.
That's exactly where we're going.
I love it.
So that is coming out. Look for more information. Look for an invitation to be a part of the first one. It may be chunky on the first one, so we may do 2 tests. Who knows? But that's going to start rolling out on Saturdays. And then we'll run the ideas to run revolving menus, revolving offerings once a month.
Yeah. That's
yeah.
That sounds
ecstatic
really good.
So
really good.
You
had 2 lunches yesterday, showing off. That's nice.
Yep.
Let's talk about a couple of products. We did talk about the new house stick that'll be available tonight. These just came in. So we did a release last year with the Alfonso, or maybe it was earlier this year.
Yep.
With the Alfonso, I think it was around Father's Day. Just in time for Christmas. There is an Atabey and there is also a Byron Habaneros package. These packages come with another sleeve over it, comes with an Olympic gold medal of some sort that wraps around it. Beautiful presentation. But inside of this package, there are 5 of the Atabay Ritos and your own, God, look at that. Your own beautiful porcelain ashtray with gold trim. All branded out with Atabay. This thing is like $229.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Crazy.
That's perfect.
So,
God, that's beautiful.
yeah. And then one of the things I want to talk about is the benefit of membership, right?
Talk about
Benefit of membership. When people are like, what do I get with my membership? In addition to being able to hang around great people in a great environment with a great culture and all the other stuff, fill in the blanks, you get access to limited edition product. So I'm showing what's left of after 2 hours. We received a number of boxes of the LFD Andalusian Bull. This one has 9 left. We'll put it on the floor today. They'll be gone here in about, 10 minutes. But the point that I want to make is one of the benefits of membership is our members received an email directly from you that notified you that these are available. They're on a first come, first served basis, but you get first shot. And this illustrates, they actually started selling so fast that we had to shut it down because I didn't want to oversell, outkick our coverage. So there are 9 left, but we started with a slug yesterday. They went super fast. But the point is, one of the benefits of membership is you get access to this limited edition product before anybody else gets it. And if it's gone by the time the stuff hits the floor, that's what happens.
That's what happens.
That's what happens. So
can I see that Atabay again? That thing looked beautiful. My God,
I've
only seen
this
photos
ashtray.
of
This ashtray is incredible. That box is incredible.
I mean, just this is a shut up and take my money type of thing.
Yeah.
Elliot
He
bought
bought 4 of them. Yeah.
Elliot bought 4. I mean, that's just beautiful. It's just.
I mean, if somebody receives that, they're going to be just blown away.
Yeah. God, that is just Nelson stuff there. I hate that man.
He's so good.
He's too good. He's too good.
I think Habano should hire him and make him do all of the different cubes.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
He's got a future in that.
You want to holler at the ladies?
What ladies?
Just let the ladies know we've got ladies' night on Monday.
Yeah, ladies' night. And I wonder if we have a special guest or anybody that would kind of hang out with the ladies' night.
Yulia.
Bingo.
Darren, yep. And they have, did you see the offering? The espresso martini with the creme brulee top and the beignet and all of that stuff? Stupid. It's stupid.
So it's an espresso martini.
Espresso martini, creme brulee.
Creme brulee, like this disc.
Uh-huh.
And then there was a beignet on top.
Yep. And then
there
something
was
else.
One of those little Swiss.
It's
here,
beautiful.
Let me hold this for a second.
Yeah.
What's that?
You can use my dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear a dress like it's the first time he's done it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. 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 It's Monday night. It's Kelly wear a dress night.
Yeah, that one's going to be good. Ollie's going to be up here with her friends. And to that point, the just keep paying attention. We're going through the first weeks of this weekly programming where there's something happening every night of the week. Just a little something here or there. Give you a little reason. Trivia will become a staple we do. We're trying to figure out that workflow, but there's quite a few things that are happening. I think we may have trivia coming up this week. We've got movie night. We're going to have 101s. So basically every night during the week, there's something that's going to be happening.
Yeah.
I think that's great. A lot more live music, which, by the way, tonight we'll have live music in as well.
Yeah, jazz guitarist, right?
Yeah, James Williams. He is just a kick-ass guy, but he'll be in here, set up in Fuselage. And most of this evening will most likely take part Fuselage, Parlor, maybe spill into Atabay. But
yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's
going to be
a lot more music. And we were thinking about doing just like a little critical mass ride on Sunday mornings. Just come up, light bike ride, come in. You can smoke cigars while you're doing it. Who really cares? Come up afterwards. Just a blast to get a little group ride together.
Get a little exercise.
And I'm talking light exercise, no breaking sweat. Just kind of cruising around, seeing what's going on. So we'll see if people dig that stuff.
Ride over to the farmer's market.
Exactly.
Kind of cool.
Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, we're not going to be getting any miles in, but it'll be a good reason to come up, enjoy the weather together, get outside the 4 walls.
Yeah, I like it.
But that's going to be rocking.
There was something else. Oh, when are we going to go to second week on car show?
Next month.
Okay.
Yep. Next month.
So-
For November, we're going to go to second
Second Saturday. Okay, so this month we still have
next week.
Cars and Cigars next week.
Yep. It was
So
a little
really nothing
too
going
tight.
on next Saturday is what we're saying.
E-
We've got Harper coming in. We got a car show
and date night.
and date night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing the best. Honestly, right now it's a difficult time.
Huh?
It's a difficult time. This is like I was speaking about at the soccer game. This is the perfect I would say triumvirate of bullshit that's happening for any local business, especially an indoor local business, which you have election year, which is always rough for retail. You have, the world, the climate, and the perfect weather outside.
Yeah.
So we're pushing as hard as we can right now.
It is. Somebody was asking me the other night. They have a chain of chicken restaurants, and they were asking me. They're like, "So how's business?" And I said, our biggest competitor right now is the weather. When people are fatigued for 2 months of 100-degree plus all the time, man, you get a chance to sit outside and it's 79 degrees, no bugs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, it's tough. So obviously our grab and go business is really, really strong, but man, it's the community that I miss.
Yeah.
Now, as you brought up a year ago, we had 1,300 square feet. Now all of a sudden you've got even more bodies coming in, but when you spread it out over 4,000 feet,
Yeah. More like 4,500 feet.
yeah, it looks a little bit more sparse than we wanted to.
Well, you showed the photo from when we first opened, and it was slam packed in there. And I counted the bodies. It's like, that's 25 people.
25 people.
We were packed at 25 people.
This was a photo from a Cowboys game, a Cowboys Sunday, in the shop here, and it was we had all those high top floor tops so that we could fit as many bodies in here as we could. It was 25 people.
We have 125 chairs in this space now.
Yeah.
If we had that same 25, we would have 100 empty seats.
Yeah.
So it's
yeah, and at the rate things have been going, we'd have a lot of pissed off people because they would say, "See, I love ICC, but there's no place to sit. You have to stand."
Mhm.
So hey, that's okay.
And speaking of grab and go, DoorDash is ready to launch on Monday. I have the iPad here. Approvals are good. So cigars will come second phase because it's a part of a different product. But as far as lunch goes, we have our negotiated rate, which is wider than the normal
We're at
DoorDash.
8 miles, I think.
So if you want lunch and you want DoorDash to bring it to you as early as Monday, that will be live on that.
That's great.
So
Because people are loving the I'm getting so much positive feedback on the fall menu. The game day nachos, the pretzel. Oh, and by the way, the pretzel's taking a unique twist.
Oh, the sweet side.
We're going to do a sweet and a savory version. So the savory version right now features Grady's Gold Mustard along with queso, but there's going to be a sweet version, and my wife has recreated the glaze that goes on a Cinnabon. And that will be in a dish, and then she's roasting it with cinnamon sugar.
Yeah.
She's over there saying cuss words without saying them
It
out
is
loud.
stupid good. It's stupid good.
So she's doing cinnamon sugar on the top with butter and then putting it in the oven and then having this dipping sauce.
I felt so bad because
he just broke out in a sweat.
I feel so bad because Jacob comes in and he's like, "Hey, what do you want for lunch? You want this?" I was like, "Nah, just give me something healthy." Oh, at the Mexican rice bowl. And then he comes back later. Begley had brought the pretzel, and he was trying to talk me into doing something else. And I'm just eating just sugar on sugar on
I
sugar.
saw.
He's like,
I came in there and it was all just you had it all everything. So there's going to be a sweet and a savory version of the pretzel. The Mexican rice bowl, people are losing their minds over that.
I can eat that every day. It just doesn't get old.
It's just,
and we've made the changes, right? So going to that sweet jasmine rice that's got cilantro, lime.
Yep.
Chicken's going to change up a little bit, but everything on that is a little bit different.
Yeah.
But it is. Anytime I'm here, every lunch I have.
Yeah.
It's just so clean. Everything is fresh.
the
Everything's
apple
right there.
pecan chicken salad.
4
It's
times
so
this way.
good.
But that's something you can feel good about, right? I mean, it's all fresh ingredients. Everything's right there. There's nothing bad for you on there. Maybe you could go a little bit later on the sour cream if you wanted to, but don't be a pussy.
Yeah.
Just
Run an
eat it.
extra block.
Yeah, run an extra block. That's it.
Mm.
That is so. We've spoke for a half hour. We could keep going with all the things that are happening, but I'm gonna just let everyone get out and have some fun.
This is really, really, really good.
We take a little peek at that.
That's really good.
Well, this is one of those things you can't sell.
Right. But it's so good. It's actually does it's milder than
It is.
ours,
Right. What Wayne was saying. It is definitely more European, isn't it?
for sure.
And oh yeah, this one had the little alien, the UFO cone to it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. All right. Let's get off of here. Let's get ready for this evening. We're gonna put stuff up. Please grab your tickets. Come in, join us this evening. Let's have some fun. Let's learn a little bit. Show Darren, what it's.
Let's show him some love.
Yeah, show
Get
him
him
some love.
here. Have some fun.
Yeah. With that, we out. Love you.
Love you. Let me see you guys soon.
Peace.